You're not stuck because you don't want better. You're stuck because your mindset has been shaped long before you realized it. A lot of people don't realize that their mindset is a major driver for the outcomes of their life. What you see in your reality, what you see in your everyday life is a reflection of your mindset. And that has been shaped right from childhood. That has been shaped from the experiences you had as a child within your family, what you were told was possible and what you were told was not possible, what you saw growing up and saw as acceptable, and what you were cultured into believing was the right way of life. I want to use Bible references for this. If you look at David, when he stood in front of Goliath, he had historical data. And one of the things that our mindset does is it conditions us based on our realities, what we know, what we believe. David had historical data that he could take on Goliath because he had killed the bear, he had killed the lion that came after his sheep. So he could say boldly, "Who are you, uncircumcised Philistine, that you're trying to make a mockery of me?" He had historical data and he knew that if I could do that, I can do this. So if you look into your life and ask yourself, when you come across certain situations, mountains, troubles, difficulties, what historical data do you have to pull from? What is your mindset telling you that you can pull from to help overcome that particular situation? We can also look at Joseph in the Bible. When his brothers sold him into slavery, it would have been so easy for him to throw his hands up in the air and say, "Oh God, it's over. You gave me all these dreams and now it's impossible." But I think he was able to dig into the stories, the things that his father had taught him. For example, when Potiphar's wife came at him, he knew that was a bad thing. How did he know? It's through teachings, acculturation, that this is wrong. I shouldn't do it. So he fled and left his garment. So I guess the gist of this conversation today is to ask yourself, what data processes, or what are the datas or the wirings that are shaping and directing my life? What are the things that I have believed to be true? What are the things that I hold dear that probably may not be the truth and may not be the reality? You need to ask yourself that question. What programming is running my life? A lot of us are not stuck because we are weak. We are stuck because we do not have a mental archive of experiences that we can dig into, things that we have achieved, things that we can draw up in our moments of weakness. The mind remembers, the mind stores patterns, the mind works with familiarity. And if you have a store database of familiar failures, disappointments, those are the things that your mind will draw from when it's in need of confirmation. And the thing with confirmation is, once your mind tells you that this is possible and this is not possible, you make the excuses not to follow through. So am I saying that it's a total failure and a total loss because you do not have a bank of positive wins or things that you have done well? No, you can start now to build that bank of, positives. You can build that bank of wins by not accepting failure, by resisting the programming, because it's by resisting the programming that you can change your life. The mind remembers every loss, every tragedy, every heartache. Yeah. And the only way to counter it is to not give up. Take deliberate steps. Try a little harder. Work at making things right. Take that steps. When you fail, don't stay down. Make that attempt. and keep trying. Learn from the failure, learn from the heartbreak, learn from the conditioned responses that failure and the disappointments of life have taught you. And it's with every step and every attempt that you make towards the change of your response that you get better, and you now begin to build a bank of responses, positive responses to life situations. And then you can become like David, who can say to Goliath and say, "Who are you? Because I have done this in the past, you cannot intimidate me." So build that data point, build that bank of knowledge, build those bank of strength, and strengthen your mindset, because with a healthy mind and a strong mindset, you can overcome anything and you can become anything. See you in the next one.